Well, good morning, my beautiful stars. I hope you are all well. On the 9th of April at 11 a.m. in the morning. Yes, I hope you guys enjoyed all the other little videos that I uploaded. Some of them are viewer requests. So, as I said, this is your channel, and I like giving my subscribers and my viewers and the people that comment, I really enjoy giving them messages and readings, you know, of subjects, because also this gives me something to read on, because sometimes this old brain goes into a freeze. This question was also sort of inspired by a viewer, but I also had something popped up on my YouTube feed as well, and in this message, basically. And in this video, there was images, sort of a collage of Princess Charlotte, and always that stern looks that she gives, especially when Camilla is nearby. I don't think that there is bad blood between them. I can't see that there's bad blood there. But let's have a look and see what the cards say. Because, yeah, that's a little feisty girl. That's really a feisty little princess that you got there. She reminds me sometimes so much of Princess Anne. So there's just a lot of energy. There's a kindness, but there's also a sternness in her as well. I'm not going to read on her as per se. I don't like reading on children, but I'm just going to see why she projects that energy that she projects, not just when Camilla's around, but in general. But normally that energy comes out a little bit more when Camilla is in the near vicinity and everything. So let's just have a look and see what the cards have got to tell us here today. I just want to shuffle these up a little bit, and let me do that, and I'm just going to do that, and one last one here. Let's go. Okay, what have you got to tell us about Charlotte? Whoa, 6 of Wands. Didn't expect that. Oh, okay. Endings. The High Priestess. Knight of Swords. King of Swords. Oh, okay, this is very interesting. Didn't see this one coming. Okay, this 6 of Wands upright. I think it is her sort of trying to assert herself as important, but not in a nasty way. It is her royal blood that is coming through. It is almost a case of, look, I'm here, I have arrived. I am carrying the laurels and the crown of the royal family. And does that remind us a little bit of that little silvery crown that she wore at the king's coronation? And it's almost like, I'm the future, look at me, I'm not going to sit down. And look at the white horse here as well. It's like she knows that one day I think she is going to be Princess Royal. So she is like elevated. She's elevated above the others. And it's sort of her showing like, you know, I'm a woman, I'm a girl, and I need to stand out. I can't be a little wallflower. This is a transformation, a transition. I'm not reading this as a death card here. This is telling me that she knows that once her grandfather is no longer, there's going to be a transition and a transformation, because she's experienced a transition and a transformation when her grandmother passed away. Sorry, her great-grandmother passed away. I'm mixing it up. Her great-grandmother passed away. I always see Queen Elizabeth as her grandmother. I don't know why. That's just my stupidity. But a great-grandmother. So she's seen the transition. And here you can also see, if you look at this image here, Look, if you remember the photographs of outside Westminster and everything, how sad she looked, but yet she held her chin up and she stayed. And there's little Louis over there, and she was supporting little Louis. She knew she had to be there for him. So this is like, I know that I've got to be the strong one. I'm the middle child. I'm the only daughter. So I need to show my strength, because I'm going to go through yet another transformation. And then there is another transformation ahead somewhere down the line in my life. And I think her intuition is telling her, and this I'm not reading as a secret, her intuition with the moon on the head here, is her intuition is telling her that one day she will need to rise to a higher position, that she will have to sit on a throne of sorts, be a support for her brother. It's almost telling me that it's going to be George's right hand lady. So, and I think she's also quite spiritual. That's what's coming through here. She is quite spiritual in her beliefs. And I think she's got a gift. I think there's a lot of speculation that Queen Elizabeth had a gift. And I think this gift has been passed on to Charlotte. I think Charlotte can see things that we can't. Without people telling her, without people mentioning things to her, she just knows. And she knows here with the Knight of Swords that she will someday have to take charge of things. She'll have to just lift up the sword and just pick up the sword and just carry on and moving forward. Here's the King of Swords. This is her father. And looking at here with these two anchors here, she knows that her father will also rise and become prominent once a death has occurred. So that is, I think, why she is so feisty. Let me put it that way. Because she knows that her father will also have to take charge. And let's continue reading. Let's see what these cards are got to say further. The future. Stagnant. Okay. Here we go. It's starting to make sense to me now as I'm laying them out. She knows at the end of one reign, a new reign is taking over. And that the reins needs to be taken by somebody new. And with her intuition that she's got here, she almost feels like she's stifled. She almost feels that she can't really go and tell people about it. And that she needs to move forward slowly. And that's why she's asserting things through her looks and the looks that she gives. Because she's sort of stifled and she cannot speak her mind because she knows that she is not in the power to do that. So she is just using her intuition. She's looking, and she knows that she will one day have to take charge of the family legacy here. She will have to take part of the family legacy, and she is part of the family legacy here with her father there. She's directly connected to her father with the legacy. I haven't seen her show up in the cards here yet, but I'm not surprised because I'm just asking for the energies around it. I haven't asked about her in specific. I'm just asking about the energy that she's emitting. Okay, let's have a look here. Fast moving things. Things are moving fast. Things are moving fast. She knows that there are things happening that is moving fast. Look at all the wands here. Look at all the fire elements here. I know she's a Taurus. She's an earth sign. But look at all the fire. An earth burns fire. And earth allows fire to burn. So is that the fire within her that is wanting to be awoken? That is getting awakened within her, in her growing up? She's worried. She's worried. She's got sleepless nights, I think. And it's about the family and it's about her father. She's worried about her dad. And all the movements that's going on. I mean, she's not that little girl is not... She's lived a couple of lifetimes. She's lived a couple of lifetimes. She is worried about the attacks on the family and on the you can say what you want, that they don't have access to social media, blah blah blah, everything else. Yes, I know they will try and control as much as possible, but remember, they go to school. They've got friends. Yes, it's elite schools, but elite schools sometimes have got the biggest bullies out there. And he agrees with me. Just give me a sec. Sorry about that. A duck was trying to get in and come steal his food, so he was just telling me that the duck is coming in. As I was saying, here, she is worried. She's worried about the family. She's worried about not just the extended family. She's worried about her direct family as well. And if you look in this photo, listen to me, this photo, this card here, there's this little dark hair. It's a small child. It can look like a little girl, but in this instance, the energy that is coming through to me, this is almost like little Louis. She's worried about little Louis. It's almost like she needs to make sure that Louis behaves and that he doesn't turn out like another spare. That's what's coming to me. Okay. Whew. This is just all come into play here. She knows there's a tower moment coming. Look how it's sitting under her intuition. And she knows it's coming fast. She knows the transition for her father is coming fast. And she is worried. She's worried she's going to lose her dad. But she's also worried about the tower moment. I think she might be quite close to Charles. I'm not seeing any negativity here regards towards Camilla at all. That is just her being firm, and that's just her personality, because she knows she's in the public eye. There we go. She knows she's in the public eye. My guides have just downloaded it to me. As you read, as you see, sometimes you read, some things start falling into place. She knows that she will be in the spotlight and that she is in the spotlight. And she'll be more in the spotlight once there are transitions. She just knows it intuitively. What do we have underlying here? The Fool. New beginnings. New beginnings. She's on the edge of new beginnings. The new precipice. She is, if you know, it's the Fool's journey. And on the Fool's journey, the Fool goes through all the motions until you get to the end of the deck with the World card. So she will have to walk through all the phases of the deck and learn her lessons along the way. She's very excited about it, because if you look on this little knapsack here, I hope you can see it, but there's almost like a little phoenix on here, and it hasn't got very much in the bag, but he's got the knowledge of the growth, and the sun is shining down, and he agrees. Sorry, the duck is back. Guys, please just bear with me. He's really breaking the reading up. Give me a second. Sorry, I've just got the duck, and the duck tried getting in again, and he was just barking at the duck, trying to steal his food again. Okay, she's got the whole world ahead of her. And that is why I also see, I do my readings in one go. I don't... If there's an interruption, there's an interruption, just so that I can show it's authentic and it's where it's coming from. She's got the whole world. She's excited. She's just got to take that leap, and she is feeling stifled here at the moment because she can't really do what she wants to at the moment. She just thinks that things are not fair, because taking that leap means that there will be an imbalance brought along by this Tower card here. And here's the tears. There's the tears. The loss of. But she knows she's got her family there with her. This Tower moment is going to bring, and Tower moments have brought sadness to her. And I think she was also sad with her mom's scenario. But here they are as the happy family. They are celebrating. They are happy. And she knows that she'll have to shine even more. Sorry, I see it's just off the mark here. And I know that she knows that the family is going to go through a transformation, and this is the coronation. And I think she might also be sad that the traditional family that she knows, out of the spotlight, with her father going to be moving up, is going to change things. Give us, just clarify here. Can you just do me a favor, cards? Can you just clarify for me why the Tower moment is about the Emperor? It's about the Emperor. It's about a grandfather. It's about a grandfather. It's about a grandfather that she's sad. The king. Because she doesn't just see him as a grandfather, she sees him as a king as well. As the ruler. She's going to feel things are going to be unbalanced. A little bit out of control. But balance will be restored, and this is the coronation. And she feels that she's lost something again, and it's not fair. It's not fair. So, long and short of this reading, my friends, is that there's nothing going on between her and Camilla. Don't read into it. It is just her way of making herself stand out, because she knows that she's got to stand out when there's a transition. And she's very intuitive, and she needs to take charge. I think here what it says, well, she needs to take charge of the family once the transition to the crowning has happened. And she sort of feels that it's not fair, and that things have been taken away from her unfairly. The king in a Tower moment. And I think she knows the end is nigh. So there we go, my friends. Nothing going on between her and Camilla. There's no bad blood between her and Camilla. She just knows that she is on a path to something different, on a path of transformation. And that she has to stand out. She will have to take charge on certain things. And that is all from me. And I hope you have seen the video that I have loaded about why I can't keep silent anymore, why I have to speak up. I will link it in the description, and I will link it here as well in the beginning and at the end of the video. Have a look at that video and you'll know what it's all about, why I no longer can keep silent. Speak to you soon.